Welcome. What's happening, guys? Yours truly, Xavier Smith, and welcome to the late night edition show. We're going to be talking about a lot of things today. Well, actually, just two things. So, if you got problems, I got solutions. Let's talk about it. So, we're going to talk about some life coaching solutions. Looks like that. And then we're also going to talk about my power plate pulse right there. And we're going to talk about that right here, right now. Stay tuned. What's happening, guys? Yours truly here. Welcome to the late edition. This is the kind of like the late show. Welcome to the Live with Coach X show. So before I get into this, let me just play a little music, get us in the mood. So tonight we're just going to talk. We're going to dive right into this because you know what I realized tonight. I asked a question, a simple question in my group, my Tribe of Excellence group, and the response was freaking overwhelming in a good way, like totally way better than I anticipated. So we'll have to talk a little bit about that. But what I realized out of that situation is people are in pain. People are looking for solutions. People want a pathway out of that mold of mediocrity, right? And so, why wouldn't I get in front of the camera and talk about some of the solutions that I can provide? That's just how I think. So, let's check in real quick. What's happening, Margaret? Yay! Margaret is here. Have no fear. Margaret is here. So, this is a great opportunity for us to talk, right? I hope you're doing well. Comment down below. I know when I did post that question today, as a matter of fact, let's talk about that real quick. I posted a question. I said, if I asked you what you needed help with in your life, what would you say? And the response was just overwhelming. I don't have permission to talk about every single person that responded, but Margaret, if I may, she was one of them, and she just simply said, I could use someone to talk to. So, yay, Hercules. Thank you so much, Margaret, for staying up and being on the show. So, let me know what you would like to talk. We'll go from there. I was planning on maybe having, Mighty Mouse and I come over and, just check in with you, like physically. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's something in the realm of possibility as well. So, Margaret, let me know. Thank you for, first of all, for being here. So, yay, we got at least one person in this late hour. So, let's move right along. So, before all this happened, like when I posted that comment or the question, I was actually thinking about coming on live and doing a demonstration, which I'm still going to do about my power plate. But right before I even, started fixing the show and getting it ready, I get a message from, of all people, my mom's former boyfriend from way back when I was coming up as a young lad. He was a big part of my life. His name, well, I haven't gotten his permission to use his name, but he came and messaged me saying that it was like he had been 10 days down due to a pinched nerve. All right. And so just before that, I was thinking I should probably do a demonstration on how good and powerful this thing is. And it could be used for any type of, recovery. And in this case, relief of pain. So, and then he sends me that message. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy that happened. So I'll be doing some demonstrations on that. And so Margaret says, wow, I don't go to bed until 3 or 4 a.m. That's crazy, Margaret. Um, well, then, yeah, I guess this would be prime time for you then, right? Super duper crazy. So, yeah, so my mom's former boyfriend, he reached out to me and said, he's got some issues with a pinched nerve in the back. This is a solution. Okay. So, my only reason for being here on earth is to, provide solutions to problems. So before we get into that, let me just tell you what another motto is that I live by. And this is it. I'm here to educate, not manipulate. Okay. I don't feel like I should have to force any of my beliefs, any of my solutions on anybody. It's kind of like I liken it to, being on a Ferris wheel or some sort of ride at the fair, and it's going really fast, and then the kid next to you throws up and you get splashed. I'm not into that. So I'm not forcing anyone, and I do not chase. Says, yep. All right. So hopefully this will be a little entertaining for you then, Margaret, since it's probably just me and you right about now. I'm broadcasting on YouTube as well, but for all my tribe members on board the train, they will have this to look at a later date. So if I cover anything that is of interest to you, please click on the links or send me a message and let me know. So, but going back to my mom's boyfriend, he has some issues with a pinched nerve in the back. And so here is a solution. This is the Power Plate Pulse targeted vibration massage gun. So it's portable, it's cordless, and it's powerful. Right now I have it on. As you can probably see, it's vibrating. This is on level 1. And I'm just using it on my upper body for demonstration purposes. Turn it up to level 2. You can hear my voice change, but this thing is packed with power. And you can imagine, because it's so mobile, you can use it on the back and the spine. And depending, it has 6 different attachments. And here's another one. This one has a soft rubber head. And this one is called the fork. It's kind of like someone putting thumb in a deep tissue for like maybe some tight muscles in the upper body, probably more of the forearm for this one. And here's another one that is hard rubber for like the glutes. And here is the large ball, small ball, large ball. And then here's the thumb, just like putting pressure point of the thumb on somewhere on the body. So for this guy, my mom's boyfriend, I just don't want to, I want to make sure I get permission to use people's names and likeness. And I don't have that yet. So, but for you, my friend, this would probably be the best $300 you can ever spend, because you can take it with you and accelerate the healing so you can get back to living your life. I know this guy was a big part of my life growing up. I remember, like, he would get ready for work and he would always have these weights that at the time I couldn't lift. So I always had that respect for him because he was always into fitness. So perhaps I get a little of that from him, and other people in my life. So thank you. But yeah, this, I'm using this on my shoulders. I did a workout earlier today, and I'm aiding my recovery right now as we speak. So let's see. I have a pinched nerve in my spine that caused unbelievable pain in my hip. Okay, I get that. I get spinal ablations and steroid shots in my spine. Whew. There's nothing wrong with my hip. The MRI read on my spine is about 3.5 pages long. Wow. So for you too, Margaret, if you are into, avoiding pain and creating a little bit more mobility and pleasure in your life, this would be something worth, investing in. I use it I use it on my athletes. Uh, Athletes should use it on themselves. It really doesn't matter what fitness level you're on, but this mostly you will find this at collegiate level, pro level, and for those who, want to do their life at a higher level, they will have something like this or have this particular unit. I'm just a big believer in this one because of the price. The other ones out there are like $400 or more, and they don't do as much. So there's that. Okay, so let's change gears now. I wanted to also talk about some life coaching issues because one of the people that I did get permission from, let me go back over here, is my friend. Hold on, my friend Patricia. She said she needed help with why people think it's okay to disrespect her and what to say to them when they do. Okay, so that is a juicy one right there. Only because I wanted to answer this in a public forum, first get her permission, but I feel like so many people need help with this area. And it all boils down to personal responsibility. So I asked her, like, have you asked yourself, how are you showing up in the world? Like, because what happens to a doormat? If you buy a doormat and put it on the front door, what do you think people are going to do with that doormat? Well, they're going to use it because that's what they think it's there for. So we have to be very mindful, very careful as to how we are showing up in the world, in this space, because if people can smell a victim, some people will take advantage of that victim, and they will keep doing that until you stand up for yourself. So it's not so much about them as it is about, asking yourself the right questions. What's your frequency like? Because everything is energy and we vibrate at certain levels. So if we're at a low frequency level, that might be at that level where, people think that they can take advantage of you. So you have to really be mindful as to how you are showing up. And if you are deciding on what it is that you're not going to tolerate, you have to have that kind of in motion already. And that's just a 5,000 foot view of an answer, but going deep with that, we'll have to get into that on a one-on-one basis. But if you really get down to the crux of it, you're probably coming across as someone who can be disrespected, because I've often said, my mentor told me this himself, you're going to get what you accept. In other words, you're going to get what you allow into your life. So if you are accepting that disrespect, then it's going to keep happening. So we need to have a deeper conversation as to how you want to set your life up. And from there, we can build and create a better life through showing up as a better person in you. So that has a lot to do with the love that you're giving yourself. And if you're not doing that, then sometimes the result could be other people not doing what you want them to do. Okay. So I figured that might help somebody out there if they took the time to watch this video or read the stream in our group. I'm here to help. So that's what you need to know. All right. And if you do have further questions about that, I also provided a link in the description box that will take you to my free life coaching newsletter series. Okay. Nothing but good stuff that'll get you thinking. And it's kind of where it all starts anyway, right? Okay. So there's that. And that's my mission statement right there, scrolling across the screen. I've been sent here to impact, inspire, and improve the lives of others on a daily basis. So whether you're watching this on YouTube, watching it live, or maybe you'll watch it at another time, that's the guy you're looking at right here. And if you support me, you will be supporting a veteran-owned and operated business. And there is a link to my store, which you can find this. And if you use the chat feature, there may be a little discount for you as a way of me showing appreciation for you doing business with me. Okay, but you have to use the chat feature. All right, so let me check in. So you are live right now. Hi, there's a Facebook user. Yes, I'm live right now. So the question is, who are you? But yes, I'm live right now. It is 11:25 Arizona time. And we were just talking about a couple of solutions. Let me go back over here and make sure I include you in on this. We're talking about life coaching solutions, and that's what my newsletter looks like. If you were to sign up, it's a free resource. And we were also talking about, let me go find it, this bad boy right here, the Power Plate Pulse, because people are in pain. My mom's former boyfriend being one of them. He was down for like 10 days due to a pinched nerve in his back. My friend Margaret here, who's also indicated to me she had pinched nerve issues. And this bad boy could be a solution for you. All right. It's the best $300 you can ever spend for yourself. All right. So let me check in with you. Yeah, that's my girl, Charlotte. Yes, I'm up right now, Charlotte. Yes. So I'm just kind of, like I said, I've been noticing that people are still in pain, regardless of the time, people are still looking for solutions. And I had some time. I have a desire to help. So I figured I'd get on board right now and just let people know. You can connect with me, and what you're going to get is a caring coach that, will listen, use both of his ears to listen twice as much as he uses his mouth. But that's just the guy that you'll get. All right. So yeah, that's my girl, Charlotte, right there. Thank you for tuning in. And how are you doing, Charlotte? Because I know Margaret, I was asking that question, if I were to ask you what you need help with the most in your life, how would you respond? Margaret was one that responded, I could use someone to talk to. So I was like, okay, people out there suffering, and I'm over here trying to be helpful. So why not connect? And that's what I'm doing here. Totally unscripted. So that's who you're dealing with right now. I'm not sleepy for some reason. So I'm like, okay, let me provide some solutions to somebody. So yeah, there we go. I'll be on for a few more minutes if you happen to have any questions. I want to leave you with more answers than questions. Like it says on the screen, I want to take you from problem to solution in the most efficient manner possible. So Charlotte would be one of those humans that could probably vouch for me because I've been helping her for some time now. And so we were talking about how beneficial this machine would be for things like pinched nerves, since that's a recurring theme in this live stream. My mom's former boyfriend, who's in the group, he's been down for 10 days due to a pinched nerve in his back. So right before he had sent that message to me, I was thinking about doing a live demonstration on this because it is like life-changing, game-changing, just a solution. So I wanted to make sure people knew about that. And it said, Margaret, I'm always here to talk. Okay, so you don't know me, but I would love to chat if you ever need someone. Boom. That is the power of community right there. So I'm thinking that's Charlotte. But Margaret, she says, absolutely. I will raise praise for Xavier. You're such an awesome human, and I'm happy to know you. That's how you're going to make me blush. Thank you. I appreciate that. But this is kind of what I envision for the group. You don't have to always necessarily go to a church to feel like you're welcome. What if church was right here? Okay, why not? Let's see. So Margaret says, I read other people's answers to your question. It looked to me like many people's issue are emotionally related. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fair to say. because we're wired to live in the emotion. But my job as a life coach is to separate the two, take ourselves out of both those compartments so you can have a objective mindset, and then you can go back and look at what needs to change so you can create a better version of yourself. Okay, it's all about who you are becoming. All right, that's what I want people to understand. So this is one of the reasons I figured it would be good for me to just get on and see if we can bring, if I can be a bridge and connect people, then I feel like my mission is complete. So that would be awesome. I mean, Margaret, I was, like I said, Mighty Mouse is not here right now. She's out of state, but she will be back tomorrow. And I will definitely tell her what's going on, tell her about this. And we've been meaning to come and see you anyway. So we can make that happen. But there are people in here in this group that are super cool humans. If that was Charlotte, which I believe it was, she would be one of those cool humans. All right, cooler than the other side of the pillow on a warm summer's night. So I'm 75. I am who I am. She reminds me of Drake when he said that song, I am what I am. So Margaret she is who she is. And you either get on the train, get off the train, or get the hell out of the way. Right, Margaret? I love you for it, Charlotte here. I'm becoming a better human all around because of you. Seriously, you helped me a lot. Boom. See, that's what I'm talking about. I feel so good inside right now. And it's not just because of the power play, but it's because of what people say, like Charlotte. I mean, that makes me feel super duper good. Sometimes, and let's talk about this because I want people to know, just because I'm always positive doesn't mean I don't have my days, sometimes I have my days when I feel like nobody's listening, nobody cares. Yeah, I have those days. I just don't stay there because my life is not based on what people do or don't do. It's based on mission. And whatever that mission is, which was downloaded from above, that's what I focus on. So if I get no people to respond, or if I get 100 people to respond, the mission is still the same. You get that? That's what makes the difference. So Margaret love the cooler than the other side of the pillow. I don't know where I got that from, but I've been using it for a few years. So yeah, it's true though. Especially when you come across people like Charlotte, like you, Margaret. This is freaking awesome. Yes, mostly get out of the way. I can see it now, Margaret. Your train of excellence is moving forward and you running people over if they don't get it. I love it. All right. So you inspire me to be more positive and reflect and disregard. Oh, yeah. Not always, but I find myself being more in tune to it and able to push it out. Man, Charlotte, this is amazing. You are actually creating your life. Okay. You are creating it. That's exactly what I want for people. Most people spend most of their life in reaction mode, which means they're not proacting. They spend their life running around trying to put out fires instead of grow a forest. Okay. So yes, you're getting it. Yes, that's what she's talking about. Yeah, see, it makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. So yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's kind of what like I said, when I say I've been sent here to impact, inspire, and improve, it's not just a slogan. It's not just a mission statement. It's the freaking truth. It's as if the man himself sat down in front of me and was my coach and said, this is what you're going to do. And so, yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it until I expire. But yeah, so it's getting late. I know people probably not going to watch this right now because they're sleeping. and I've got to hit the sack too. But in recap, what we talked about tonight are two solutions because people have problems and people are in pain. So I've considered it my job to be a leader in this Tribe of Excellence group to talk to you about not the problem, but solutions. Now, there's a bridge. You have to be willing to cross that bridge, and crossing that bridge means sometimes doing the work. I think this is Charlotte. She said, "Honest, but honestly, that is a lot because of you." I wish I could take all the credit for it, champ, but you're just being obedient to the calling, and I just get to help. Consider me your guide. I'm like Bruce Lee, pointing the finger to the moon. So you are doing the work, though. So that makes me proud of you. Um, but yeah, I think it says here, I've been more in control of what I can control and less of what I can't. See, and that's what it's about. This, what you're talking about, this game that we call life, it's a practice. Just like when your kids go to softball practice or football practice, sometimes they don't want to go, but they need to. And you need to put in the work, Charlotte. And I guarantee you can create your life instead of just waiting on your life. Does that make sense? But before I go, here's what I've been thinking, because I know a lot of people want to get access to me and my coaching, and I got a ton of free stuff that I'm like always giving, but nobody really seems to take advantage of it. But so here's what I want to do. I've been thinking of creating a life coaching group where I make it super duper affordable, something like probably less than $100 a month. And then you get access to me, and then we start working on creating your life instead of just waiting on it. And I wanted to see what you guys thought about that. I don't want to put nothing together assuming that you want it. I want to ask first and then build it. That's how I like to operate. So let's see. I know you don't know my background, but I was medical social worker, mental health specialist for 32 years. Wow. That's awesome, Margaret. So I know there's some knowledge we can take advantage of there. So yeah, that would be awesome. I would love that. So yeah, we definitely need to talk more, Margaret, because I know you have sage wisdom. Okay. One of the problems with being 75 is that people are dropping like flies. All of the kids are busy with their own lives. Kirk died in August. So many deaths since then. Yes, this is true. That death part, also a part of life, but I know how that is, especially when you're still here and you're watching that happen before you. So I get that. I honor you for being here and acknowledging where you're at, but I want to stand with you. I think that's probably why I'm here doing a live stream at 11:38 at night. There was a reason for it. And then there's another person who commented. You'll have to go and check on the comments to see who that is. I don't have his permission to use his name. But he poured himself out to me, and I'll be following up with him soon. She says, "Well, I'm ornery." I love it. Hey, we like ornery. So bring it. That would be awesome. She says, "Thank you, Xavier." No, thank you, Margaret. I would love to get you in the fold, and maybe we can bring you over here and just shoot the breeze with you. Enjoy some of your company. I would love that. So yeah, let's do that. But it is 30 minutes. Gosh, time flies. Whew. And Margaret, Charlotte's sending some hugs to you too. So that's what I'm talking about. And let me also add into the recap the connection that just happened tonight. It makes me think I should probably do more of this, because I want to wake people up to the fact that it's easier than you think to make this world a better place. Just start by giving a damn. Okay? Give a damn about yourself. Stop trying to please everybody else first, and take care of yourself so you can, have enough oxygen to um, help others. And that's one thing I'm going to be a very big proponent of. It's not so much about pleasing others when you haven't even taken care of yourself. So yeah, I think we answered some questions. Hopefully you guys will watch this later and comment later. Is any of this helpful to you? I know Charlotte probably would say yes. I know Margaret would say yes. But for those who will watch this later after I'm not live, let me know. Go through this 30 minutes and commit yourself to it and see if there's anything you can find that will help you in your life. Because that's why I'm here. Charlotte, thank you so much for being a good human and caring enough. Let's see. Your wife is my angel. Yes, Mighty Mouse is a lot of people's angel. She rocks. Margaret, if you are local, I would love to go to lunch sometimes. What? She is local. She's in the valley. That would be awesome. See, you got nothing but love here. This is what love looks like right here, right now. You see, love doesn't have to be some sort of Hollywood production. Love could be something just like that. That is freaking awesome. So yeah, Margaret, you got another person in line ready to serve and just connect with you. That's freaking awesome. So as we sign off, I'm going to sing a little medley to you. I'm so glad we've had this time together. So, Margaret, thank you so much for chiming in. And thank you so much for letting me into your world a little bit. I have a newfound respect and honor for you. You have a new friend now in Charla. I'm just saying, Charla's my girl. So my favorite. Yay! That is freaking awesome. See how this is what love looks like, and this is love in action. So take advantage, Margaret. Connect with Charlotte, send her a friend request, or Charlotte, vice versa. Whatever you guys need to do. Thanks, Mr. Rogers. I will take that. I will take that all day long. Won't you be my neighbor? That is freaking awesome. I got to remember the song now. I should probably sing it sometime and just keep coming to you. I want to bring solutions. So that is awesome. Hopefully I've done a little bit to take you from problem to solution. That's what I'm here for. And thank you guys for making this a complete success. Charlotte, your check is in the mail. I'm just kidding. But you know how we do. I got to get off here. I'm getting sleepy now. I'm getting delirious. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. You guys be good to yourself and neighbor. Yes, we are neighbors. So yeah, Charlotte, get together with Margaret, or let me know what I need to do to make that happen. I would love to see that love just grow, and we'll see what happens. You guys keep being awesome. I'm so glad I did this, and to think I wasn't going to do it because I was fearing that it was, nobody would care. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you. See, Charlotte sending love out to the group. You guys need to take advantage, man. There's some beautiful people here, and it's not just me. So thanks, Charlotte. Let me know if you guys need any help. Click on those links that you see in the description box. And when given the choice between mediocre and excellent, always choose excellence.